Okay, welcome to this video here on 2015 Section B, Question 2, Higher Level. Right, so this is on rotations. Now, the question says the elevation, end view and 3D graphic of a sign for a fish shop are shown. The sign is based on a regular hexagon ABCDEF and an equilateral triangle DGH. Draw the given elevation and end view. The sign is rotated 45 degrees about the point O, shown by the broken line in end view. So draw this outline here. I already have that done. The circle, the radius here, and then to get this little section here joined there to there, and where it intersects this line here, get your 30 degree set square, draw on the angle. The distance from here to here can be anything you want, just make it 60 for argument's sake. Alright, but you need plenty of room on your sheet. Put your compass up to here, the height of the sign, 55, rotate it onto that 45 degree light line, bring it down to the bottom here, just brought over there, and rotate it down to the bottom. Now, I'm going to go through dealing with the hexagon, which is the trickiest thing here in it. All right, now notice it doesn't hit in the center point there. The D doesn't land on the center point, so it doesn't. Right. So here's point A. Okay, I'll scroll the visualizer around. Okay, so there we have our point A on it, as I was saying. Now, to do this, we're going to have to do something called an enlargement. So over to the side now, just going to scroll the visualizer. We're going to draw a little construction diagram. Right, now, the length from the what was I going to say there? The length of the logo in total, alright, between the hexagon and from there to there is 80. Alright, so I'm going to draw any size hexagon I want over here. So I'm going to make it 15. Okay, 15 in size. So 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Okay, I made this size 15. As I said, it can be any size you want. I'm going to make that 15 as well. Now we can draw in our equilateral triangle. Now, so the equilateral triangle has to be, the corner has to hit the top line and the bottom line. So we're going to go with 30 degrees there, straight down, and back here. Now what we're going to do to solve this is like going to be working backwards from dividing a line into equal segments. So I'm going to have to draw a straight line up here. Okay, straight line up there. Now I'm going to mark in a point here that can be any height that I want. Okay, above there, the hexagon, it doesn't matter. Now draw a line at any angle and mark 80 along it. Draw a line at any angle and mark 80 along it. Join the end point to this one here. Now, alright, take the distances, alright, just bring them up to here. Right, there, we want to bring them up to that line there. Now, we're going to draw lines parallel from these points, okay, to this line. So I'm going to set up my set square here, slide it over, okay, and it's this, what you call it, this is the dimension of the hexagon we want. That is the size of it. We've enlarged it now. So they would all be the distances across if you wanted to have this 80 mil long. So I'm going to take this size here. Now you won't get that in one go. Like, you won't understand how that works in just one go doing it. Alright, because we haven't done enlargements and reductions yet anyways. Okay, so I'm going to take that distance there. I'll move over my visualizer. So I took that distance from over here, put it over here from A, swung an arc, right, 60 degrees. Okay, we can heavy that in. Likewise down here, 60 degrees. Okay, taking your compass, stepping the distance onto it. Okay, all the way around. Heavy that up there. There we go. Alright, now our equilateral triangle. So it has to be 40 long. Now mine is a tad inaccurate here, so it is. See the way that point there is just slightly down below the altitude it should be, so it's a tad inaccurate. That line there, that should be stopping round about there. But anyway, just keep going with it. Okay, keep going with it. Right, now I've done the elevation there, so we want to what we need to do next is bring all our points straight across to our unrotated end elevation. Okay, so I'm just going to do the outline of the sign now first. So bring him to our unrotated end elevation. So there, and the top is already done. So I'm going to put my compass on O, the point we're rotating it about. I'm going to mark in my line there. And there, I'm going to label these now. So I'll label these in a colour. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've 5 points to rotate. This would be 4, 3, and 5. I like to use the colours on the row and 2/1. I like to use the colours on the rotation as well. Now I'm going to scroll over here and zoom in. Okay, drop these points down to the baseline, XY line. Okay. So there, drop down to the baseline. I'll let you see it better there. Alright, now we're going to add 2 there to do. We're going to transfer them towards plan view. Okay, so I'm going to use my 45-degree set square. It doesn't matter if you go like this, okay, or like that, and bring him down. You can't see that there that I was doing. I'll push it back in there and move the visualizer further forward. Doesn't matter if you bring it down there, down, across, down to hit it, and across. It makes no odds. So I'm going to bring these points to the YY line. Okay. We're going to hit them, draw them straight across. One more left to do myself. So if you have a point in plan, its position and elevation is directly below the object. So this line here we're going to heavy is 1 to 2. Alright, this line, you follow number 3 down from here. So number 3 over. This will be number 3. So I'm going to heavy down to here. This will be number 3. I'll zoom in there as much as I can. Okay, number 4 now I'm going to do. So 4 was rotated over to here, down, across, 4 down here, and they join together. So I'm going to join 4 and 3. Alright, 5 we have to do next. So drop down 5 from its rotation and rotated position over and across. And here's point 5, and then there's point 2. Now if 2 points join in one view, they join in every view. Alright, let's hit the polygon now here. A, B, C, D, E, F. Alright, so I'm going to label these in light blue. A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, now what I need to do is get those points on their unrotated position. Okay, so I'm going to bring them right across here. So sorry, there the visualizer moved on me. So that's its the two of their unrotated positions. I'll just move the desk back. So I have them marked on the unrotated position. Put your compass here, swing to there. Alright, and likewise now, compass here on their unrotated positions and swing to up there. Be careful following those points. So I'm going to mark them now. This is D/A, this is C/B, and this is E/F. So E/F. Now we want to get those points down, right, down to the Y or the XY line. So just drop down there. You can bring it all the way down or just mark the point, whatever you want. Okay, and EF there. Right, now we've got to bring them across in plan. Alright, so I'm bringing these now at 45 degrees across until they hit the plan view. Okay, so E, F, the rotated one is done, and the point for CB drop down. Okay, now we're going to draw them all the way across now. So straight over there. Alright, now take the points from elevation and drop them straight down. Right, so there's the points brought down. A, follow A and D over, down across over to here. Here's point A in the plan view. Then B is down. I've done my 45-degree line to here, over, and straight down from B. Okay, straight down from the point B, which is there. Then it gets easier after that. That's C. And likewise, we do the same with D. Straight down from D. So there's D. And then it gets much easier. Here's the E and F. So I hit there across E and point F. As I said, if 2 points join in one view, they join in every view. So I can connect them points together. Okay. Right, now we have to do the equilateral triangle. Alright, now I'd be clever about doing the equilateral triangle. Right, so I would bring the point straight down. I know okay. We know they're meant to be up in line there. Alright, I know mine's a tiny bit off. Those 2 points are literally just straight across from B and C till they hit here. So there. Now, what I would do is join them together and them together there. And there we have them there. Now, finally, what needs to be done is the curve. Alright, so I'm going to go up to here. Split the curve into 60-30. So split the curves into 60-30. So I'm just doing the outside circle at the moment. Right, so we'll give these points names. Right, so I'll zoom in here now. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, now we've got to bring all those points over to our unrotated position in end elevation. They're all got to go over here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do next. Bring them all over the unrotated position. Okay, just 1 second there now. Okay, so we're back at it there. Alright, so you see the way these lines are bringing over just a little bit longer than those dashes there. It means it's easier to decipher as to what's going on, what points need to be rotated. The section there is the center line is already done. Okay, excuse that. So I'm now going to do the top ones. So I have 5 and 1 to bring over, and then I have 4 and 2 to bring over, and 3 is already done. So here they go. I'd mark now with just the same color, just to help you as to figure out where the points are being rotated. there. Right, so now you're going to take your compass and you're going to rotate those points up onto the signs, unrotated or newly rotated position. So I'm taking the dashes here that you're going to see now in just a moment. Sorry about that there. There we go. Right, so my compass here, and I'm going to bring them down. I'm just leaving the dash or the rotated arc just a little bit longer, just to help me see these. Right, now, as we said, we're going to drop these down onto the baseline in our end elevation. So straight down, just different kind of height there, just making it easier for us to decipher what's going on. And there we go, where they hit the baseline. Now we're going to do our 45-degree ones from that now. So we are. Okay, so I'm going to do that as quick as I can. See the way I'm just doing little dashes going the opposite way for me, just to help me figure these things out. Because the questions do get with a lot of lines. Now, from those dashes I marked, I'm going to draw a line straight across. Alright, straight across. I've got the center line done. I've got the bottom one done here, the 9. Now, so I'm going to start getting, look, the cleverest thing to do, alright, bring all your points down now from your elevation. You can't see that there, so bring all the numbers down from elevation. Bring all the points down from elevation on the curve. Now, what I would do is do the bottom half of the drawn, and we'll mirror the rest of it over to the top. So I know the light isn't great here on this video, but I'm going to follow 9 down, 9 across in its rotated position, down, over. Here's point 9. Alright, then I'm going to do 10. 10 down, 10 over. Rotated position for 10. Okay, down, over, and across. And here's the rotated position for 10. Do I like that? No, I don't really like that position. Okay. 10 over that. So it's arc. 10. Down. Okay, I need to bring a line across here. Here's 10. Okay, we're going with 11 now next. It's 11 over, rotated position down, 45 degrees across, drop down from 11, there it is there. Okay, that's 0. 0 is going to be in the center line, so there's 0. So you would be able to, you definitely would have been able to see the 11. Now we've got half of the point, or we've got 1/4 of the points there done. But if they're done precisely accurate, what I'd be doing is just mirroring the points over onto the other side, okay, along the center line, mirroring them over. So there's number 3, and look, number 4 is there, look, it's just straight across from number 2, okay, drop and straight down from number 4 in elevation. The same with number 5, straight across from 1 in plan, drop down, so I'll zoom out there. So just drop down from 5, 6 is there in the middle, 7 is just across from 11 under the same idea. Okay, 10 is the same, or 8 is the same again under 10. Alright, now, so that's number 8. Now the curve, this curve inside here now, alright, it follows the same strategy. So it does. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video there, okay, and I'm going to highlight in, sketch in this curve here, and then show you, well, I'll have to mark it out there. Okay, let's put up the chairs there. Let's put up the chairs. I'll tidy up quickly now, I'm under pressure. No, just throw it in the bin please, alright? You can try it, but you have to pick it up and put it in anyways. Oh! There was one day when I was in 4th class, or 3rd class, we used to always play the team above, and we'd never beat them. They were 2 years above us in school, and we never beat them. And there was one day it was 0-0, only 2 minutes to go, and I was in goals, took a shot, lobbing all the players. It was going in, and a fella in my ear put his hand up and handballed. That is exactly what you just done, Aaron. It was going in. I think Aaron should have to redo this detention. So do we agree? Do we agree? Fourth years nowadays, Dylan. There was a time in 4th year to support a 2nd year in that scenario. Not now. Well, Alex, you can go on there. Thank you. Alright, go on. Once the chairs up, you can leave. Right, thanks Alex. Thanks Forrest. Thank you Aaron. Thank you Dylan. Thank you Louis. Thank you Oscar. Thank you Jim. Okay, so I marked in those points there. Alright, now I'm going to bring lines straight across, I'm doing this in red, to the rotated or the unrotated position. Okay, I'm going to rotate those points onto the sign. Okay, I'm going to mark them in then in red. So I'll drop those points down here onto the line. Okay. Straight across now in plan view, so I'll go down to plan. Okay, straight across. Okay, I'm just doing it very faintly. Okay, I wouldn't encourage pens in the exam. So you can use colouring pencils, but you have to be dead accurate. But pen can really, if you guys are using pen, it can really ruin the presentation you're drawing. So the bottom one is here. The second one is on the second line. The third one is on the third line. Fourth one on the second line. And this one here, just above there. That'll be where the tiniest bit of inaccuracy is. Now, I'm going to just pause that and sketch everything in, and that'll be the end of the video. And that is what the plan view would look like. So zoom out there. Okay. Just fix the visualizer. There it is. There. Alright. I'd like myself to be, well, I need to sharpen my pencil there, so I do. I need to stop being lazy. Right, cheers, thank you, bye bye.